Hey everyone, today I'm back at my local home center, Bolorama Lanes in Des Moines, Iowa. Today's ball review is one that I've really been waiting for a long time, the Phaze2 Pearl. The reason that I'm so looking forward to this is basically it's the exact same colors and everything as the Phaze2. They've taken the Velocity core, they've upgraded the cover stock slightly. Instead of the TX16 solid that was on the Phaze2 or the TX16 Pearl that was on the Phaze AI, now we have the TX25 Pearl cover stock. The balls that I'm going to compare to the Phaze2 Pearl today are the original Phaze2 and a ball that I think is going to be pretty close to it, the Phaze AI. I think the biggest difference in these balls is going to be that the Phaze AI has the AI outer core wrapped around the Velocity core. The Phaze2 Pearl without the Phaze AI, I think is going to make that ball a little cleaner and a little quicker, a little more responsive down lane. And as I throw these balls moving across the lane, you'll be able to see the differences in the ball motion between the three balls. The Phaze2 with its solid TX16 cover stock is going to be the earliest ball. It doesn't have any polish on it. It's a pretty strong ball. It's going to be nice and smooth. It's a great tournament ball, one that is almost always in my bag when I'm going to a tournament, especially when I'm going to a place where I don't know exactly what I'm bowling on. The Phaze2 is so versatile. The Phaze AI, it's been one of my favorites since it came out. I throw it a lot. Actually used it at the World Championships, got me some medals. The one thing I should let you know, both the Phaze2 and the Phaze AI are relatively new, so it's not like I'm throwing, even though it's not like I'm throwing a Phaze2 that has been out for 10 years, you know, like the Phaze2 has. This is a fairly new Phaze2. The Phaze AI was drilled right before I went to the World Championships about a month ago. So we're looking at three pretty fresh covers on these bowling balls so we can compare. Let's go ahead and throw with the strongest one. I'm going to stand 23 here with the Phaze2. We're going to look about 10. Pretty strong, even motion. I like it. There's plenty of oil. I'm on the Bolorama Lanes fresh house shot. I don't know the exact length, but I got to imagine it's somewhere in the 42 to 44 length. Plenty of oil. So now let's throw the Phaze AI right in that same spot. The Phaze AI is going to be just a little bit cleaner getting down the lane. We'll transition quicker. Might go high. Oh, that's a bad shot. Yeah, we don't all throw them perfect. That one I missed quite a bit right, but it still made it up. Now, let's take a look at the Phaze2 Pearl in that same spot. What I'm imagining I'm going to see is a cleaner and even sharper motion than the Phaze. So I got around that one a little bit. The cleaner cover got it down the lane, but boy, when it saw the friction, it went sideways. As you can see, went quite a bit high there, left the 6-pin. Let's try that one more time, right in that same spot. So that one was pretty good. You could see how clean it was, but when the Pearl cover saw the friction, changed direction much quicker and went high. So obviously, probably not going to be able to throw the Phaze2 Pearl in that same spot, which is a good thing. You don't want all of your balls to be thrown in the same spot. Now, let's move about 5 left with our feet, a couple left with our eyes, and we'll go right back through that same progression. So now I'm going to stand 26, and I'm going to look about 12. We're throwing the Phaze2. Well, I didn't quite get that one out where I wanted it, but you could see the strength of the TX16 solid cover picks that up in the oil, and I still struck. Now let's throw the Phaze AI and try to make a little bit better shot. Again, standing 26, I'm going to look about 12. So as you can see there, that one I threw it a lot better. I got it to the spot I wanted. The TX16 Pearl cover stock is, I'm sure, what helped that pick up, change direction. That actually went a little high and tripped the 4. So now let's throw the Phaze2 Pearl in that same spot. And it's still too quick. So far, I can really see the difference in how much quicker the TX25 Pearl reactive cover stock in this ball is. So I'm waiting. I think the next move is going to be the one to get this ball into the pocket. I think the other ones may not shine as much. So now we're standing 30 and going to look 15. And now you can see that I'm far enough left to where that solid cover stock on the Phaze2 is picking up too early and not coming around the corner. Phaze AI, that's a pretty good one. That was a great shape. Now I think that the Phaze2 Pearl, this is probably where this ball is going to be really good. It's going to be a little bit further left with it. I think it's going to be clean. It's going to come off of it really nice. I thought that was a pretty good shot. Goes high, trips the 4.9. So far, I'm seeing the Phaze2 Pearl being the actual more total hook down lane ball of these three. I'm going to try to throw that one more time in the same spot. I'm going to pick my speed up a little bit, see if we can get a little bit more flush. Standing 30, looking 15. From that shot, you can see where I think the Phaze2 Pearl is going to shine. A ball, when you got to get a little bit further left, super clean cover stock to get through the front part of the lane. Way cleaner than the Phaze2. Comes off the spot much harder. You can actually see the down lane, more hockey stick motion of that ball. I think between these three balls, you're going to have a great 3-ball arsenal. I think the Phaze2 Pearl is going to be a great addition to the Phaze2 and the Phaze AI. Slightly different, not quite the same ball motion. I actually really like all three of these bowling balls. They're probably all going to be in my tournament arsenal. Each of them just slightly different. The Phaze2 obviously picks up a little sooner. I think the Phaze AI is a much rounder motion. Yes, it's a little cleaner and comes off the spot a little harder. And I think the Phaze AI with the AI outer core, I think that's what slows that ball down. That's been one of my absolute favorites. The Phaze2 Pearl, going to be even cleaner than the Phaze AI. It's going to have a quicker change of direction down lane. And it's going to be a ball that is going to be, for me, used at the end of a lot of blocks. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you like what you see out of the Phaze2 Pearl, head on out to your local Storm VIP shop on November 28th and pick yours up. And as always, if you're in Central Iowa, head on out to Bowler's Connection inside Bowler Emma Lanes and let Brian and the guys take care of you.